It's Stephanie, Rachel, and Brittany.
Our names are Anna, Kiki, and Lexi, though, which are kind of... Go ahead.
If we were those names, who's who, though?
Oh.
Oh.
I think I'd have to be Stephanie or Rachel.
My middle name's Rachel. Okay.
Rachel, Brittany.
I'd probably be Brittany. Sure.
Let's ask RoboCop. Is he here?
We were saying how funny it is that all of us have the exact same hair color.
Yes.
That we all look like sisters
Yes.
on this stream. What's up? Tuna Can Man. Thanks for joining us. This is STEM Besties. All right. Well, let's go ahead and get into our first
Science story
of the show.
Yay.
Okay.
Love it.
And I'll go first. Okay. Today, I'm going to present the age-old question. What came first? The butt or the mouth?
The butt or the mouth?
Right? So believe it or
I
not,
feel like it's a trick question.
this is actually a debate in the science community.
How can... Explain.
Okay. Let me get so today, like in the year 2021, you will find prehistoric creatures that have digestive systems that only have a single opening. A butt-mouth combo.
Yeah.
All in one. So like
Efficient.
food
That is
enters,
efficient.
poop exits. Can
Wow.
you think of any animals that have
A snake,
A
maybe?
butt-mouth combo? Snake?
That's what I thought
Snakes
too,
have
yeah.
but have a...
Where?
It's called...
I think it's on their underbelly.
Yeah,
Like
right?
a little
It's
hole.
called like a... Yeah, it's... I don't know what it's called.
Yeah.
But anyway, yes. But what about something like a starfish? Like only has kind of like that one opening in the center, maybe?
You're very close.
Or... I'm trying to think of something that when it goes in their mouth, it like automatically starts disintegrating. Like they've got stuff in their mouth that like sucks it all out and then they spit the stuff out.
Can anyone watching think of an animal
It is
that
one
just
that,
has
like,
a single opening? I'm going to give you a hint. It does live in the water.
Ocean,
In the
okay.
ocean.
But it's not a starfish.
Starfish
That was
have
a great
something very
guess.
similar.
seahorse.
Sea urchin.
Oh, maybe.
Does it have eyes?
No.
knows?
So I'm thinking jellyfish.
Jellyfish?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I feel like jellyfish are just an opening. That's all they are.
Yeah, right. So, way back in the day, animals, creatures only had a single hole, and then evolution basically gave us the second hole, which allows us to take in food and digest it and have it come out the other end rather than taking in food, digesting, and coming up, so we can continually eat.
Oh.
That's smart.
It's not like take a bite and then
Well done.
and then an hour later you can take another bite.
Oh, that is evolutionarily advantageous.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's so interesting.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look up starfish mouth.
Right. So I looked at a lot of science by like a lot of old white guys, all
Yes.
talking about the evolution of like embryos, categories of animals, etc. What it all digests down to is that our holes are formed in the embryo at the same time.
Oh,
So neither came first.
Neither came first. So when we're in the embryo, we have what's called a bladopore.
Platypore.
supposed to show your picture yet?
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's really just
Baboons. That's just a picture of a butt.
yeah,
Yeah.
not necessary, but fun to look at. Also, like kind of difficult to look at.
Kind of is.
It looks
difficult to look at.
painful, I think, to us.
It
but
looks
it's
inflamed.
it's
Yeah.
not. It's just that's the regular butt
Yeah.
of a baboon. You heard it here on STEM Besties, folks. It's a regular butted baboon is what that's called.
So So when we are teeny tiny embryos, we have a blastopore.
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 I feel like I know some people who have blastopore.
And as we grow, it grows from each end, and then eventually gives us a hole in the top
Wow.
and a hole in the bottom.
Wow.
That's so cool. I was going to say they have to come at the same time because you don't need one without the other.
Right.
Excellent.
Yeah. So yeah, while we may never know, like, if this is the exact same kind of evolution for all animals, like this is kind of just particular for mammals. Hopefully this has helped inform you of why we have 2 holes available for our disposal.
Well, thank you so much.
Yeah.
I really was wondering.
Yeah.
And it's interesting because it would be interesting to kind of just do an overall study of digestion in animals because everybody does it differently. And there was this one National Geographic scientist that we interviewed at the very, very start of season 1, who was studying sharks and rays in Africa. And she told us that there's a certain type of shark or ray, forgive me for not knowing which it was. I feel like it was a shark. Anyway, it would, if it ate something bad, it could expel its digestive tract out of its body and like shake it out and then suck it back in again. Isn't that crazy? I'm going to look it up.
Really
I'm going to look
cool.
it up. I'm going to give you a full report next week on that because yes, absolutely. Yeah.
Interesting.
Wow.
So were you saying that jellyfish don't have?
Jellyfish are single holed.
Wow.
Monohold.
Wow.
That's awesome. So they have to eat, digest it all, get everything they can out of it, and then spit it out. And
Before
then
they
they can
can
eat again. Whereas humans are like, got it.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah.
My science fact is also about eating. Do you want to talk about it?
Yeah.
I
would love to. That's it.
Were you going to say something about
No.
monohole, bihole?
No, I think I'm
Okay.
set. I'm
Good.
amazed.
Monohole. Oh, that's funny. Anyway, okay, my science fact. So it's going to start with a little question here to see if you guys can. Oh, do you like spicy foods?
Oh yeah.
You like spicy food. You don't like spicy foods.
No.
Not at all.
Not at all.
Have not your whole life.
Correct.
Did you like spicy foods when you were a little kid? Really? That's right. You told me about paprika. This one loved paprika as a child.
It was because it was a character on Blue's Clues. So then I tried it and I said, "Yep, I like it."
Salt and Pepper's child
It was
was
Salt and
named
Pepper's
Paprika, so she was super into paprika. Well, a lot of humans don't like spicy foods. A lot of humans do, but there is only one other animal, as far as the 30 minutes of research that I did today, in the wild that likes spicy foods and actually goes out and looks for spice, like to eat, like they like it better than other foods. And I'm curious as to what you think that animal is.
Okay. So this animal has to live in an area likely where hot peppers are grown.
I like this. Yeah, hot pepper. Follow the hot pepper track. Exactly.
So that's going to be, in like, obviously, more towards the equator, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. In the more tropical climates, if you will.
This comment's killing me.
I don't know. I'm going to say it's a bird.
Ooh, that's really good. Birds actually do eat spicy foods now because they don't have the taste receptors for spicy foods. But
this animal does and likes them, right?
They do, and they like them. And I'm actually just going to show you a picture of the animal right now, and I want you to guess it. Oh, look at its little teeth! Look at its little teeth. Look at its little teeth.
One.
It says, "I want hot peppers."
I want one.
It is a tree shrew, and they live in Southeast Asia. And they love hot peppers. I don't know if you guys have ever seen one of these, but I had never seen one of these before. Will you go to the next picture, even though that tooth one is the best one?
Oh, it's so cute.
There's a bunch. Look at that one. It looks surprised. It looks like it's like, did you take my pepper? Like that.
That is the cutest animal I've ever seen.
And then more. And then I just took a bunch of pictures of these tree shrews. That one's like, hey, pass me the hot sauce, the tapatio. But yeah, so they evolved in a place where peppers were abundant and grow in the wild. So what scientists think happened is because they're these little tiny little, shrews, that a lot of the other non-spicy foods would get eaten because most animals do not like spicy food. The reason they don't like spicy food is that they associate it with poison. So evolutionarily, if you would eat something that's spicy, it would kill you. So animals learn to avoid it. But hot peppers, plants, actually create scientists believe have it's a fact. I shouldn't say scientists believe. Scientists know that they've developed this the chemicals that make them spicy to ward off predators, because the fruit of plants are the seeds of plants, and if animals are eating them all up, the plant cannot continue to grow and reproduce. So it's actually a defense mechanism for plants to be spicy. Yes.
Interesting.
But these peppers in Southeast Asia are very, very abundant. Tree shrews, they're so little. Show another picture.
That's all the pictures.
No. There's one where he kind of looks like he's like, no.
Can you go back to the second picture?
The second picture? Yeah.
I just want to pet its little tummy.
I like the tooth one better, but yes, but
Look at its little hands.
It is cute. It wants pepper. But there are pictures of them online eating peppers, and yes, and so they actually evolved eating the peppers because these little guys couldn't get to the bigger fruits and tree roots and such like this, and so they started eating peppers, and they evolved. Not only to eat them, but they love them. And scientists have done studies where they've tested. It's by the way, the chemical that's in these peppers is called capsaicin that makes them hot. And scientists have done studies where they've tested we're gonna get. First of all, they serve them non-spicy foods for a week, and then they give them just a choice of a bunch of different foods, and they always go after the peppers. They love the peppers. They love it.
I love that for them.
Yes, they know it's what they need. And this I thought was funny because I was reading about the article about how the scientists have tested them against various other animals and what they like. And yeah, mice don't eat spicy food. Nobody eats spicy foods. Humans, tree shrews. Our little buddy, the tree shrew. And Smithsonian wrote, and the tree shrews went right after the peppers, something a self-respecting rabbit or macaque would never eat. And I was like, way to judge. Self-respecting.
That's very judgmental.
That's the look. That's the reaction the tree shrew had to the Smithsonian article.
As he should. We're not okay with that.
What's that?
You found a video?
You found a video?
I think so.
Oh.
This is exciting.
There's a lot of mistaken pictures of squirrels. They'll be like, here's a squirrel, and it'll be a tree shrew. Oh, wait. Oh, look at it go. Oh my God, that's so cute. Do you like spicy foods?
So
if you do, you have something in common with... they are cute.
They're really cute.
Are the only known non-human mammal to deliberately seek out spicy food. So I was right. Non-human animal to deliberately seek out spicy food.
I want one in my pocket.
Put a pepper in there. Put a pepper in there and maybe one will come on by. Just hop right in. Look how cute it is eating that pepper.
Oh, it's doing such a good job.
I love their
such a good job.
So gnarly.
What'd you say?
That's gnarly. I definitely am part of the rest of the animal family that steers so clear of those peppers. Like,
Yeah.
I am so not interested in that.
Maybe
Ugh.
your history, maybe you evolved in a place where all of the spicy stuff was poisonous, so you just completely avoid it.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's my fact.
I grew up
Love
with
that.
the shrews. Evolved to only like spicy foods. So
Wow. That's why you liked that shrew so much when you saw it.
yeah,
She kept going, what's that? Like,
I kept asking what it was, and Anna couldn't give me any details.
I was just like this, like covering my computer.
but I kept
like,
seeing a really cute animal on her
science
screen.
bag. Go look. And she was like, what is that? And I'm like, don't worry, I'll show you a lot of pictures.
And I've been very excited to hear what it was, so it did not disappoint.
Tree shrew. Had you heard of a tree shrew?
I don't think so.
Me neither. I don't even know. Like, if somebody showed me a bunch of pictures like this is a mouse, this is a squirrel, this is a shrew, I wouldn't even know what a shrew is. Do we have shrews in North America?
Are do shrews look much different than a tree shrew? What's a shrew?
I feel
like
like a desert shrew.
literally,
know.
all I know.
That is a furry little guy.
This shrew is found throughout Central and Eastern North America, from Saskatchewan to Atlantic Canada. Huh. Northern short-tailed shrew. There you go. There is a shrew here, guys. More on that next week. So I'm going to report on shark digestion and the northern tree shrew. Got it.
Well, my story. Are we ready?
I am.
Okay. My story is also about something that you can eat or drink to improve your math skills. What do you guys think it is before we get into it?
Steroids. I'm just kidding. Sorry, I'm just kidding.
It's
That's
something-
for muscles.
I'm gonna
That's
give-
for
Are
muscles.
you good at math?
Mm,
I'm just wondering if it's like a spicy food.
it's
thing.
not.
Is
it's
it a
not.
food?
It's a food, and it's not necessarily what you would expect. Like it's
Bread.
It's not bread, but it's like candy or dessert type of food.
Oh, thank you for the
All
hint. Is it something basic like sugar?
No,
Oh, okay, so but it's like
It's not. So it's not caffeine. It's not coffee.
it's not caffeine, but there's something in this that does give us more energy, but it's not from caffeine, and we'll get into that later.
oh my god, I'm so into this.
Okay.
Does anybody
maybe
on
something
Twitch
has
have a
vitamin
guess?
B in it.
What'd you say?
Maybe it's something that has vitamin B, like B12 in it, which would be meat, but that's not a dessert.
It's not a meat.
Okay.
Spinach.
It's not spinach, but spinach.
dessert?
Oh shit.
It's a pretty
You're right,
good dessert.
You're right. It's a good dessert? Is it
Yeah,
bad?
if
Is
you
it
like
bad
it.
for you? Is it bad for you?
No, actually, like some people say that it's like good for you to have a little bit.
Chocolate.
Yeah. Yeah. There we go. It's chocolate. So, in a study in the UK, they tested to see if giving you large amounts of chocolate would make you perform better on their multiple math equations or math
Tests.
tests. Yeah, it was a bunch of tests.
Yeah.
And turns out they gave it to them in the form of hot chocolate. So they were drinking it. And the people that they gave the larger amounts of hot chocolate to performed better, faster, and more accurately. Which is crazy. So it's because of a compound called flavonoids.
Flavonoids. I've heard of those.
You know them. Okay.
I've heard of them. I don't know what
There
they
you go.
are.
Well, they're part of a group of chemicals called polyphenols. Polyphenols?
Polyphenols. I think, but I don't know, because I realize I don't think I've ever said flavonoid. I've only read it.
I think that's the
I'm
same.
pretty sure that's polyphenol, though.
Yeah. So, but yeah, that works.
Flavonols.
Flavonols. So it's a compound called flavonols, which is a group of chemicals in chocolate called polyphenols, and those work by increasing the flow of blood into the brain. So better.
Should we
let's
listen
see what
to
that is.
flavonols? Oh man.
Should we listen to
jeez.
flavonols?
Oh god, now we've got a full situation here. Can I pause us here? Yes, I can. Oh, but now I'm going to be far behind.
We need Dr. Brain.
Flavanol.
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 So you have to-
Flavanol.
Flavanol.
So you have to say it like that.
Flavanol.
Okay, all right, we get it.
So the flavanols, which are part of a group of chemicals called polyphenols, work by increasing the flow of blood into the brain. I don't know if you've heard me say that yet, but they do. So the people that were taking it did not get as tired because their blood flow stayed going, and they did not.
Sorry. Oh, go ahead.
That's okay, but I apologize to everyone hearing my voice right now because that was very devastating to hear.
Sorry, flavonoids.
Yeah, everyone that
polyphenols.
had it didn't get as tired as
yeah,
the people that did not have it. So kept them energized. Look at that.
Ooh, look
You just
at
have
it.
to,
Looks so good.
yeah. You just have to eat that, and you'll be better at math. So what they did was they would give people random tests. Like some of them had to count backward. There was a number between 800 and 900, and they would just randomize what number it was, and then the people would have to really quickly just, let's say the number was 864, they would have to really quickly just count backwards from that number, and just based on their time that it took them to do it and accuracy, they were better when they had the flavanols. And yeah, but they also found that the amount they gave the people in the study was much higher than a person would usually get in their diet, but they recommend getting a diet high in flavanols. So you can do that through fruits and vegetables as well, which seems like a much less exciting way to go about doing it. And so you could just stick to chocolate and hot chocolate. But also, if you want to keep it consistent and constantly have the blood flow going to your brain, you should have fruits and vegetables and include them in your diet. And scientists say that that helps with brain functioning, and it helps your overall brain health.
Love it. That's great.
So-
That's a great news. This is a great story.
It's great news
Feel good.
because you can eat chocolate and be better at math.
That's right.
Slurpee Burpee, I think that that's probably a great idea, and it's probably much higher in the flavanols, because they also said that dark chocolate, or as pure of chocolate as you can get, is obviously higher than anything that's been mixed with milk or processed more.
A bunch of sugar and whatnot.
Exactly.
Cacao beans.
Cacao beans.
They're like, these people ate.
They ate straight
These people
cacao
drank
beans.
chocolate. These people just inhaled straight cacao beans, ground up cacao beans.
And I wonder if that would help.
I don't know.
And I think we should try it
Let's
before
test
next
it.
week.
Yes. That would be kind of interesting.
We should try it. We might be really good at podcasts. I might actually have one next week.
I love that fact.
Thank
Excellent.
you so
Excellent
much.
work.
I'm looking up Cacao Nibs, and they also are rich in antioxidants and can help prevent Alzheimer's disease.
And you know what? And that goes with brain function. That will keep
yeah.
keeping that going and keeping your brain healthy. That makes sense.
Yeah.
So we should have those every day.
You're right. Let's get them. Get them in here. Call
I
the
also
presses.
I did
Yeah.
a story yesterday on coffee that if you drink 3 to 5 cups of coffee a day, which is like 8 ounces per cup, you can also help prevent Alzheimer's disease.
Nice. Why?
She's like, that's not one of my science facts, Stephanie. No, it's, I think it has something to do, and I don't know for sure, with plaque that builds up in your brain. And I don't know entirely what the plaque, but I know that Alzheimer's is plaque, like a plaque buildup, I believe. So I think that probably it has something to do with that. But, you know,
Oh, yeah.
yeah. And I wonder if the coffee kind of, you know what? It's another thing we got to look up for next week.
Yeah. We're full of
You know
facts
what's
next
happening
week.
is RoboCop isn't here. If RoboCop shows up, I'm just going to go down the list of all the questions that we have.
But you know what's also a
RoboCop.
crazy thing about the coffee is if you're 3 to 5 cups, like super healthy for you, 6 cups, brain shrinkage.
Okay, so
So
you
don't
really
cross
have
the threshold.
Don't cross the threshold.
5
That is
cups,
good to know.
great. 6 cups, bad.
Wow.
But it's 3 to 5 cups, technically.
3 to 5 cups.
so we
Okay.
should stay
good.
closer to the 3 to 4 area just
Yeah.
to avoid accidentally. Whoop.
Yeah.
I kind of hit a wall after 3 cups of coffee. Do you guys?
Oh,
'Cause
I think so.
Just like a wall. And by
Yeah.
the wall, I mean, I'm like,
and then later on in the day,
like
it's
that.
like, woo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I'm starting to freak out from this coffee.
Yeah.
Like, and it happens so fast. And it's like, but right before that, it's like, yay, everything's great. And then all of a sudden, you're like, me.
Yeah.
I do love caffeine.
Does your body
though.
go, I can't even think about drinking
It's
another
gross. It becomes
sip
like
of
gross
coffee?
all of a
Oh, yeah, it
sudden,
becomes
and it's
disgusting.
like I can't have any more of that, or it'll kill me type of
Yeah.
feeling. You know what I mean? Like, it's a very strong thing. But before that, I'm like, I need this. You know, I love caffeine though. I do love it.
Oh, there's another thing.
It's a wonderful substance.
The chat, Jeremy in the chat says, I heard that olive oil can also help prevent Alzheimer's.
Oh, that's
Good,
awesome.
because I eat a lot of olive oil and butter. But
I love olive oil.
I'm gonna do more of that, Jeremy. Thank you.
That is good to know.
Great.
Love it.
Okay.
Flavanols.
Flavanols.
That was good. You sounded just like him.
Okay. Now we're doing a hard pivot to crazy sea creatures that have washed up on shore.
Dun dun dun.
Yeah.
Sea cucumber.
You're probably not going to want to eat any of these.
Brittle star.
I think we can just go ahead and pull up the first one.
Giant squid.
Jellyfish.
We can just keep naming obscure.
Okay.
Oh.
So, this one.
What is that?
All right. I'll give
Fishy,
you a couple
big
guesses.
fishy.
This actually isn't too bizarre to what it is, but it's bizarre as to why it washed up on shore.
Is that it? What?
I mean, it looks like a shark or something.
agree.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
From
So
this angle. Yeah.
This is a white shark
Oh.
that washed up. It's one of 3 that washed up on the coast of South Africa like 4 years ago.
Okay.
So, a shark, not that bizarre, especially in South Africa.
Yeah.
Lots of white sharks down there. But the reason why it's bizarre is because it was missing its liver. Well, 3 of them were just missing its liver. So,
This is the shark black market for liver, for organs. Tell me more.
right.
Did it have
So,
like a cut, like where it was?
I think,
like is it in
probably,
that thing.
I'm not really sure where the liver is
On a
supposed
shark?
to be on the shark.
Let me look up shark
But-
anatomy.
But so scientists did, like an autopsy on these sharks, and found out that the culprit was orcas.
Oh, they just took its liver?
But how?
Orcas
Love
are
pate.
so savage
That's a French orca.
that they will kill white sharks.
Yes, yes.
Literally
yes.
just to slurp out their liver.
How do they slurp out their liver?
Well, I don't know if
They go like this with their little mouth. And then they bite it. Like that. Dude, that's brutal and wild.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah,
like the
that's
rest of the
very
shark
sad.
is like uninterested in
With the
eating
liver.
any of the rest of the shark. They
Yes.
just want the little liver, and then that's done, and then the whole shark died.
I think that's so funny because humans love liver too. You know, well, not you because you're vegan, but people love liver. That's wild to me that that's a delicacy to orcas as well. Those jerks.
I know, that's really messed
they
up.
can't
That's
eat
sad.
So do they eat sharks normally? Or do they just attack them? Just under the surface of the skin is the perfect place to open up the shark and access and extract the liver. So it's like
Wow.
just under its skin. Killer whales ripped open great white sharks ate liver. That's the headline of this story.
They're
so
rich in
crazy.
fat and nutrients.
Yeah, they have a lot of iron in them, I think.
Also, it's funny that a shark or the whale knows
Fiber.
I want to eat this one organ on this animal because it has nutrients.
That's
and fat.
so-
Like, how
yeah,
does the
like, it
orca
just
know
knows.
that?
It just tastes really good to them, I would imagine. I mean, liver tastes really good to a lot of people. You know, it's very widespread. Any pate is liver. I mean, in France, it's like, I mean, here, it's a big deal, liver. Everybody loves it.
That's so interesting.
Yeah.
But they probably, Well, probably. But do they eat them anyway? Listen to this. Sorry, were you finished? Because I think I'm just. I think I'm now just reading the article you probably read, and we're gonna give us exciting facts from.
I have a couple more, but I'm done on the shark, so please.
Well, I was just gonna say that the shark's liver. Guess how much it can weigh up to?
Ooh, on a white shark or
45
just a shark?
pounds.
White shark, great white. Yeah.
Yeah, 3 pounds.
45.
180.
What?
Up to 180. So they're getting a nice
Oh.
little snack.
Yeah,
That's a meal.
That's a big. Well, I would imagine they're very big because it says the majority of the shark skins just below the throat. They tear it just below the throat to create a cavity from which the liver, weighing up to 150 pounds, would slide out.
That's so sad.
That's crazy.
That's messed up.
Well, how much does a great white shark normally weigh? Because I wonder if they have bigger livers because they need a lot of filtering. Because don't sharks just kind of eat anything? Weren't we just talking about them chomping on, like, internet cables last week? Like, they're, like, down. See, they weigh between 1,200 and 2,400 pounds. So 180 pounds of 2,400 is like, what, 15%? So it's like their liver makes up a very large portion of their bottom mathematically. Whereas in humans, I'm sure livers don't weigh that much at all.
Right, and you're
They're
saying
not
because
eating as much trash.
right.
Is my guess. But anyway, I
Yep.
just think it's interesting. But anyway, go on with your other
That's
fun
great.
facts.
Okay, let's get on to the next. Ooh, okay. So this.
Oh, that's one of those things that
lanternfish.
Yeah.
Dude, that is creepy. Dude, Elena, you need that fish. Do you see
That looks like an Elena
She
fish.
Uh-huh.
loves some creepy ass shit. And that has Elena written all over it.
This is a deep sea anglerfish. You are totally right. It was found by a fisherman, washed ashore at a state park here in California this year in May.
This year? Mm-hmm. Wait, where?
In California?
At Crystal Cove State
That's right
Park.
down in Laguna. I mean, we could go there
What?
right now. It's right down there.
all the time.
I used to go there all the time, too. Yeah. I was just
Okay.
there this summer.
I don't love it.
That's where they were talking about going scuba
Yeah,
diving.
I remember
Jess
that.
Perry and a lot of people go scuba diving down there, yeah.
Crystal Cove.
Well, I guess.
Elena, let's get you a fish. They're just out there. This one is so dark.
I don't know what they typically look like,
he looks a little goth. Like, he kind of even has the haircut.
or if this is if this is what they look like when they are like post-mortem. You know.
Like
So-
that color.
So sorry,
Yeah.
what's it called?
So, a deep sea anglerfish.
That's odd for such a deep sea fish to be so close to shore and wash up at all.
Yep. It's a rare find, very startling. These
That's
fish
fun.
usually lurk in the water at around a depth of 3,000 feet. And then the appendage on the front of the fish is a bioluminescent bulb, which the anglerfish uses to lure prey through darkness and into their waiting jaws.
That's so cool.
Yep. Can you, like, that is such a, like, alien-like thing to stumble upon
Yeah.
on a beach. It also look massive.
Did they have a bigger picture, like a whole big? Oh, here's
Ooh.
another one. Ooh, what's this? I'm already distracted. Ooh, what's this? Oh, this is a deep sea anglerfish being observed. Whoa!
it has so many
I'd swim right at it too.
wires.
I'd swim right at that thing. I'd be like pretty and swim right at it. It's
Oh, I want to touch one of those.
see. She wants a
Yeah.
tree shoe. She
I want
wants
to touch
an
one of
anglerfish.
the, well,
Here we go.
one of those guys. Yeah.
Oh, that's the male. That's the male. They're like zooming in on the male. Specialized fish rarely survive journey to the surface. Well, they wouldn't because of the pressure. Wow, look at those.
They look like
They're so pretty.
They look like what I imagine would be like the evil character in a movie like Finding Nemo.
I feel like they were in Finding Nemo,
Were
but
they?
I can't. I'm for sure
It
because
has to be.
you would have
Like
to
them
because it's such
swimming
a
up
cool
to something with a
thing.
light.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But I don't know that that would ever happen in IRL. because I don't think the Nemos and the anglerfish can survive at each other's depths.
Yeah.
But I do think it's in there. Yeah. I love those fish.
All right, Elena. Last one. There you go, Anna.
Wait, yeah, you guessed this, didn't you?
Giant squid?
There's your giant squid.
Yay.
Where was that?
Also extremely uncommon. This in Spain.
That's in Spain.
Washed up October of
España.
2013. This squid measured 30 feet long. Yeah. And weighed 400 pounds, which is about the same weight as an adult brown bear.
Dude.
30 feet?
That's
Wild.
crazy.
Oh.
I would love to see one of those swimming. Do you ever see one of those swimming? Like,
I think those are all.
are they also
very, like,
super deep sea?
They are the largest invertebrates and have the biggest eyes in the animal kingdom.
Is that the eye right there? That's a
Yeah.
big eye.
It's a big eye.
Oh, here we go. They do inhabit deep water and very rarely wash up on land.
Yeah. Wow.
So what's this guy doing?
That's
He
really
didn't get the
cool.
message. I'm not supposed to do that.
Yeah.
Somebody call him.
Call him. Let
Get
him
him on the
know.
horn. Get him on the
I
horn.
have to,
Made a
you know,
mistake.
when these animals die, I guess he just wasn't, eaten by sharks or whales or anything that would have
torn him apart.
Right.
Yeah.
This one just was the one in a million that happened to make its way to
Well,
shore.
I don't think
so
sharks
sad.
or whales eat anything. I mean, by whale orcas eat dead animals. I think they're strictly live animal game.
Okay.
I'm not sure, because if it was alive, they wouldn't be able to kill it. I don't think. Well, orcas probably could team up on it and kill it.
Orcas are a
Because
little
they
wild
like
out
hunt
there.
in packs and stuff. Mm-hmm. Dude, orcas are kind of
They're
like,
kind of messed up.
I don't know what, like the
Bullies?
sociopaths of the ocean. You know what I mean? Like, we're going to gang up on you. We're going to slice open your throat and suck out your liver. Like, we don't care. We're orcas. You know?
I don't know if I like orcas.
And they're so smartly dressed.
They're dressed like cop cars.
Or
Scare people.
See? There you go. Or tuxedo. Or they're wearing
tuxedos.
tuxedos.
Yeah.
Robocop's not here. We love you, Robocop.
I miss
Anyway.
RoboCop.
Well, that is those are really, really cool stories. I can't believe that one was in, dude, let's set an alert for like crazy things that wash up on Southern California beaches. Because I would have loved to have seen that anglerfish in real life. Because you would never see one.
You could have brought
Yeah.
Elena.
Oh, we could have taken it home.
That could be in Elena's new home.
That could be like, how people will have like big fish that they caught like displayed on their wall. We should just find weird sea creatures and then get them.
Not give them to science.
No, they don't need it.
Or science.
They can look at them for a second, but it'll look really good in your new place.
It'll match the aesthetic for sure.
Ooh, my next thing
right.
has to do with sharks.
No way.
Yes.
Okay.
It's a light connection. It's really only the intro. But this is another guess, and let's see if anybody online can guess as well. And that is, what animal can smell rain better than sharks can smell blood?
Cows.
Oh, that's a great.
I was gonna say
It's
horses.
not. No.
Dogs.
Think of an animal that's well, I guess every animal's entire species survival depends on water, but this is specifically rain. Can smell rain specifically.
Sturgeon says ants.
Ants? Oh, that's a great. I didn't know that.
Seen the movie Ants?
I have. I loved that movie. I haven't seen it for so long though. Think of an animal that lives in large groups and they need
Sheep.
rain or they will all die. Well, sheep can just wander off to another place and
yeah.
go get more. But if it doesn't rain, their food supply will be. They'll starve.
Humans.
Good job. It's human. Sorry, I know it's kind of a trick saying animal, but we are
Well, we are
animals.
That's good.
Yes,
Wow,
and it
humans.
is humans, and humans can smell rain better. Like, you know, when you go outside after it rains, and you're like, it
I
smells
love
so
that
clean.
smell.
We all love that smell
we need
because
it.
we associate it with good crops for the year, and you want to go toward a place with that smell because it means the ground is fertile, because fertile ground releases that smell more than other stuff, than non-fertile ground, so on and so forth. And the smell, look at my notes here. Do you like spicy foods? That's not it. So basically I never wrote down what it is. It's called like geosim, but basically when rain hits a dry bacteria in the soil and on the ground. Oh, that's what I was going to say. Oh, because originally I was going to say better than bloodhound can smell. But then the shark just seemed scarier. And also we would just talk about that dog for like 45 minutes if I brought up that. Isn't that
It's
dog
a really cute
It's a
dog.
really good
Yeah,
dog.
I
really
think
want a
that
like
dog
that.
deserves 45 minutes of our time.
It would be fun to do like a smell test with dog. It'd be like, you know, like go find this person. Like Elena could hide and then we'd be like, go find her, and then see the bid. Like that'd be so fun. But yeah, so let me just look up what the name. I should have written this down. It is just want to look up the name of the chemical that is released. Humans can smell rain.
Oh,
Okay.
Geosmin, it's called. Geosmin, just like geo, like earth, and then S-M-I-N.
Smin.
Smin. It's like geo, like earth, and then smin.
Like Smin.
Of course, because our ancestors relied on rainy weather for survival, you know. But yeah, basically what's happened, and it's like an earthy smell, right? Like it smells like the earth. We associate it with the earth, and it's geosmin, which they now are using to like put in perfume and stuff because it smells so good. And I believe it was like a perfume scientist who originally went after the smell because they're like, what is it that makes this smell that we all love so much?
It's brilliant.
Yeah. That's it. That's my
That's
story about
really cool.
being able to smell rain.
I miss the smell of rain right now. Like now that you're
It
talking
smells
about it,
so
I
good.
want to smell it.
It smells so good. Like it's just, it just
Yeah.
smells rich, like rich and fertile land. And you would
Smells
never
like
think
the
of
rich
that.
and fertile crops.
And it even smells like that in the cities because cities are filthy and filled with bacteria. So when it rains in the cities, you still get that smell. Not as much as you get if you're out in the wilderness because it really is the dirt, it hitting the dirt that makes that smell.
I'm excited for the next time we can smell it, and we'll be like, "Hey,
Geosmin.
Geosmin,
You guys smell that geosmin? Everyone will be like, it smells so good.
It'll be like that one time in the office when it started raining outside and you and I ran outside. Next time
Yes.
that happens, it'll be us running outside so we can smell the geosmin.
Yes, we were very excited.
We were. It was
because
a rainy
we're
day.
from here and it doesn't rain here ever. So,
So we
like,
went sprinting.
We're like, wee! You know, I mean, it rains a lot more here now than it did, but you know, so
Yeah.
new weather.
It was a good day.
Southern California.
I'm looking up where I can buy the smell of rain.
See, because she would like it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
For your house and stuff.
Yeah, for something that's free from the earth, it is quite expensive to bottle up this smell.
Well, I wonder, what is it? What are you looking at here? Like just prices? Is it pure geosmin?
You know what? I put geosmin in the search. It didn't really give me anything different than what came up here. I'll do further research, but yeah,
Yeah.
it's looking like it's gonna be like a cool $200.
Dang.
You'll smell really good.
Just
though.
wait for rain
Yeah.
instead.
Bottle it up.
But humans don't like the taste of geosmin, which I'm like, well, yeah. I mean, like, you need the stuff to grow out of the dirt. Like, you can't just start eating the dirt. They're like, interestingly enough, we love the smell, but hate the taste. And it's like, yeah, because it doesn't smell like food. I like the smell of soap, too. Mm-hmm. But anyway. There you go.
Really.
Science.
All right.
Exciting.
Petrichor. That's the name of the smell. Petrichor.
Okay.
That Sturgeon said. I left that out because I was like, too much information. But yes, that these Australian scientists named it in the 60s because they were trying to figure out what it is. Petrichor.
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 I like that. It's a fun word. Okay. So my next fact is about a very toxic little animal.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys want to guess what it is? It's a little reptile, and I don't think it's what you would expect because it's really cute. But it's like
Like a poison frog.
Yeah,
they're
that's it.
deadly.
I think we might have talked about it
Yes.
on the show before, but I think we need to bring it back because look at how cute that thing is.
They're adorable.
Like, you can't have eyes that big and not be just the cutest little thing and then be able to kill 10 men. 10 adult-sized men in that small little...
Do it.
No, but that is called the golden poison frog. Ooh. And it is considered one of the most toxic animals on the earth. Ooh. And they are very little, but very powerful. One single frog, like I was saying, and they measure a total of about 2 inches, has enough venom to kill 10 grown adult men. Which, again, as Anna said, they should do.
Hey, it depends on the person.
It depends on them.
But yeah, they're so little and cute. Where do they find them? Do you know?
They're all around Colombia.
Yeah.
Not all around. They're confined to an area there, but they're in Colombia.
This particular
one.
Yeah.
The golden poison frog is in Colombia. They live in that kind of environment. They're actually endangered, so that's very sad. But the way their venom works is that it permanently prevents nerves from if it gets into a human, it permanently prevents nerves from transmitting impulses, which leads to heart failure, and death occurs in less than 10 minutes. And there's no way to stop it once it's happened. Like, once any venom, if you were to equal it to something. If you were to equal it to 2 grains of table salt, that's how much venom you need for it to completely kill you in 10 minutes without it being reversed.
Wow.
So are they like known to attack?
Not really. No,
It's its defense mechanism,
Yeah.
like the chili peppers.
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like, when they are standing up to predators, they don't do anything big, and they don't have like teeth to bite people, and they don't have like some huge growl or anything. Like,
They're little.
They're just little guys, and they just the venom comes through their skin, and it'll kill someone, or it'll kill their predators. But they mainly eat like bugs and stuff, so it's kind of interesting. But they can kill
well, that's how
some
they
big
evolved.
things.
They probably were the only ones to survive. So once upon a time, there were non-poisonous golden frogs, and then some of them were born poisonous. And as time went on, the animals ate all the non-poison ones, started avoiding the poison ones. I bet that's why they're yellow too, because it's just like, hey,
Look
I'm
at me.
one of the poisonous ones.
Yeah.
Don't eat me.
But look at how cute they are.
They look cute.
It makes me so. Look
Oh
who's
my
here!
God.
I'm so
Robocop is here!
I'm so excited.
I just almost had a heart attack. I was just like, what's happening? It's a poison creature! I literally thought that there was like
a golden poison frog.
yes. He says
RoboCop came at the right time.
he says
then.
his spirit animal is a frog. That's perfect. No, but I feel like there's other frog. Did you have more fun facts?
Not really. We kind of went through them all.
Yeah, it
Really
secretes
quickly.
the poison through its skin. So I wonder if it tastes like something too, because like an animal could pick it up and then just be like blah and spit it back out again.
That's true, maybe, and
Yeah.
that animal would die very quickly. But I was looking at pictures, and its skin looked so beautiful, and like I just wanted to touch it. It was like glowing and moist, and I was like, oh, that stuff that's on it could kill a person. But it's so I just want to touch it. Like, it just looks so smooth.
You're like, and it could kill a person, but
I'm very intrigued. I'm very intrigued by it.
Okay, so now we're gonna get you a golden tree frog,
Oh, thank you so
a
much.
tree shrew. She likes animals from the tree
I
family.
guess I
apparently.
do, yeah.
Okay, so we'll get both
I guess
of
I like
those.
the trees.
No problem.
Yeah.
Is this the only poison frog in the world, or is this just one?
No, there's a
Okay.
bunch of other kinds of, because I
I'm
feel
gonna
like there's frogs called like bioluminescent frogs. RoboCop was
That's
like, it'd be
fun.
cool if there were bioluminescent frogs. Are there not? maybe there could be. But I think that there are, they're called like dart frogs.
Sure.
And I feel like they're called poison dart frogs because, like, indigenous communities would use the poison on the end of their darts to, like, fight with other people because it's so deadly.
I'm on a website called, where the title of the article is 16 Beautiful But Deadly Frogs.
Oh, wow.
And we've got the golden poison dart frog.
Number one.
That's my guy.
And it does
That
have a
is my
dart, the
guy.
word dart in it. Yeah. But they're all...
We have the blue poison dart
They're
frog.
all adorable. I mean,
Oh,
they're
those
just...
are stunning.
They're just beautiful.
Those are
These
beautiful.
frogs. Oh, they're fabulous. Oh, these are the most fabulous. Look at this one has a different outfit on.
He put his boots on.
Yes. Oh my god, these frogs are so cute. I feel like it's going to upstage your frog. Elena, I'm going to send you this link if you don't mind.
Is that the dying dart frog? No, that's the mimic poison frog.
Ooh.
The dying dart frog is really pretty too.
Okay, I'm going to send these to
You can.
Elena. Yeah?
Oh, yeah. Send it to Elena.
Okay.
I was gonna say you can put it in the chat also.
I'll put this whole article in the chat.
National Geographic.
Oh, wait,
Oh my god, look at that one. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
that one's really pretty.
I'm really into these frogs. Poison dart frog. You know, there was an episode of The Office where Gareth, I feel like it's in the very pilot episode. Oh, I'm talking about the British Office. But he talks about how he would use poison dart frogs to kill people.
Oh my god.
It's very stupid. But yes, they are beautiful, beautiful, beautiful creatures. I love them.
They're very pretty. But it's very sad because I want to touch every single one. But I would probably only have the opportunity to do one, and then that's game
So
over.
if you touch it, will you die though? Or do you have to eat it?
No.
Or do you have to touch it while it's decided to secrete its poison?
What if it was wearing a little baseball cap and you just patted it on top of on top of its little cap?
I think maybe I would be
You
okay.
think that would be safe?
I think so. As long as there's no way that it's poison that it secreted gets into my bloodstream, I will be okay.
Oh, I didn't realize. I thought I merged them.
Ooh, what's that?
Poison
Robot
dart
race?
frogs raised in captivity and isolated from
looked like
insects
fun.
in their native habitat will never develop poison.
Read that again. Sorry.
Poison dart frogs raised in captivity and isolated from insects in their native habitat never develop poison.
So they only develop it after they've been in the wild. Like,
Yeah.
I wonder if it's the insects in their native habitat, like because they're found primarily in Colombia, right? Those are just the golden ones.
the golden
though.
ones. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, look at that.
It seems like they
Oh, beautiful but deadly frogs. These are Elena's
My
top
favorite.
10 frogs.
Yeah.
Top 10 frogs. Go. Ooh, blue poison dart frog. Does this one have the ones that look like it's wearing
The
different
fourth
pants?
one. The fourth one does.
Okay. I like it when they're wearing
Look
like
at
leopard
that.
pants and like a bowling shirt. That's what that one's wearing. Perfect. Dying dart frog. That's why it's all different because it's been dying all day. Just been dying. Tie-dye. So
Yeah,
just a
yeah.
fun pun, you know. Phantasmal poison frog. La-di-da. Look at this showboat. That's a great
Oh,
name.
see, that one has its boots
See,
on.
it's got some boots on.
Socks.
Thigh high all the way to the
Socks.
top. Thank you. Strawberry poison frog.
Oh.
You can barely even see that. Ooh, lovely poison frog. Mhm. Well, hello, lovely. Frogs are just cute.
They are. They're really cute.
And I guess a lot of them have poison skin. Wasn't there something? I feel like there was something like in America, some rumor that people would lick frog. I feel like hippies in the 60s would lick frogs or something to like hallucinate. Does that sound familiar to anyone?
It doesn't sound wrong.
I need a sign that's like inappropriate. So anytime I start on a subject, somebody can just like hold it up so I know if I'm allowed to talk about it.
Look at how pretty that one is.
That's the one I was talking about with the different real. Oh my god, I love that. It's so pretty. Look how defined its spots are.
I know.
I wonder if they developed those colors so that predators could be like, that's a poison one. Because all other frogs are green and blend into their surroundings. Or like the toads in Joshua Tree. That thing is fantastic.
Also, RoboCop
Yeah, RoboCop.
said that
Species of
there
Tree.
are still people of people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See? I knew he knew. I knew he'd know. What were you going to ask him?
We were gonna ask him about sharks.
I can't remember.
Okay,
Was it about where the shark liver was? No, because we looked that up.
It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
We'll think of those. Oh, wait. What was that one called? Harlequin poison frog. Mm-hmm.
That one's very pretty
Granular
too.
poison frog. That's not as good of a name. Granular.
See,
How
that one
come
looks
that-
looks
yeah.
poisonous. That
How-
one I would not.
I
go
wouldn't
near.
touch that.
Now, I would name that Stripey Boy Frog or something, you know? Just something a little more flashy. Studio 54 Frog, Disco Frog.
So, what was everyone's
Is that the
favorite
last
frog?
one? Is that the last one?
That's the last frog.
We want more frogs. We want more frogs.
That's it.
Wow, I love those. Good story, Lexi.
Thank you. Thank you.
I don't know. I'm going to slowly review. Next week, I will come back and I will report to you my favorite frog because I
Thank
I
you.
can't be pressured to make this decision right
I know
now.
there's a lot of really pretty ones there, and I don't know which one.
Oh,
my
that
favorite is.
well, look at that one.
That one's really pretty. I don't know which one that is though. That one might be the dyeing one.
Oh,
By
yeah,
dying,
yeah.
like the
Dye,
dyeing
like they're
colors,
dyeing
like
fabric.
DYE.
Again, and not a good name.
Not a good name. Should have thought that through.
Well, thank you everyone for watching, and I think we brought some really interesting stories this week.
Yes.
We talked about poop. Yeah, we talked about sharks. We talked
did.
about what else? Spicy food,
Spicy.
The smell of rain.
smell of rain.
Frogs.
Tree shrews.
Yeah,
Math.
yeah.
Math. Ugh,
Math.
I do you remember? You guys remember when we talked about math?
I remember it like it was
Chocolate.
yesterday.
Oh, so great. No, I was gonna. I think. Sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no,
I just remembered what I'm gonna ask next week. It's that I'm gonna look up. I need to look up the expelling of the. Help me out. Digestive tract of sharks. or
Yes,
rays. It's one of those two
expelling
things. And I'm gonna
of
look that up for you guys
digestive tract.
next week.
yeah. So yeah,
Great. Well, thank you so much,
Thank you so
everybody.
much.
Yay!
Bye.
oh watch Mission Unstoppable on Saturday.
One season premiere. Season premiere.
Hey, it's Miranda Cosgrove, your favorite host of Mission Unstoppable. I'm the only host. And if you want to watch awesome STEM videos and exclusive Mission Unstoppable clips, just make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell.